What up, baseheads? It's your boy, OG Soda Pop Kid, coming to you direct with another video, man. Alright, so, since I got them heavy ass subs loaded and all of that out the way in the baffle, okay, and I just got done doing some beauty trim, beauty trim and all of that, I'm going to show you. That's what I mainly wanted to show you, and what I'm about to show you down here, trying to figure out where I'm going to put my 9th amp. Stetson Bravo Bass Flex Impedance AK. And this was the original spot that I thought about putting it at, where those amps are on the side here, twisted sideways. And I'm down here doing some measurements, some serious measurements, because I was going to move those door speaker amps over, because I actually got some Jim's Metal Works amp racks for them now. See, I got my little homemade thing built there. And I was going to take and move those over, or more over to the side, which would leave more than enough room for the amplifier. But the dilemma is those hood shocks, since these amps are 3 inches thick, from here to here is about 3 inches. And it'll touch those, to make a long story short. End up touching them, trying to get it on there. So that's a no-no, technically, because it's going to be more work than I need it to be. Okay, because it's bad enough. I'm going to have to take, I'm going to have to take all these amps out. I'm going to have to take them all out to put the new power wire down there on the battery. So I'm going to have to take them all out to do that. Yeah, I already got the speaker wire. It's already ran. But yeah. It's ran to the sub and all. That's sub and amp number 9. Okay? So that would be a problem. Then I thought about putting it here. Making a little plank, a stand to go from there to here. Go down in there, probably mount it into there to hold it, and then mount it on that board, which can be done. As well. These wires really wouldn't be in the way, really, because it's just more than 9 inches across here. So that can be done as well. But then I got my breaker bar and 1/2-inch torque wrench down in there that I keep down in there. And my, these right here, pry bars and stuff down in there. It's like I got a place for everything right now. And I got another torque wrench right there. Okay, and then it can go over here. Like I said, I'd have to find somewhere else to put those, or how am I going to get under the amp, or make a way to still be able to get up under the amplifier to get to them. Okay, then it's the sideways here. Now, those hood shocks wouldn't touch. It's like 1.5 inches from there to there. Okay. Like 3.5 inches, so there'd be room to shut and close without those hitting. And I probably would still be able to get into my toolbox, and I got a little tool case there and a toolbox there. But the story is I got stuff, little accessories under there, that it would probably be hard for me to reach if the amp is here to get. Yeah, it would be hard for me to get down in there to grab any of that. So I'm sitting here like, man, wow. Decisions. I even thought about building like a shelf under there, wooden shelf. It wouldn't be hard. I could take that toolbox and put it on top of there, so I could still be able to open it and put them little accessories up under there, and I still would be able to get to those. So I'm thinking that maybe not, because there still need to be room, man. I got all this stuff in this trunk, man. It's almost seeming like this spot now might be the spot to get that amp in here, man. Because this bar that's holding it up, I could always slide that over. I'm sitting here thinking like, man, where's that amp going to go? Especially, now, yeah, I'm really thinking. Where that's going to end up going. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to have, if that happens, yeah, it's some thoughts. The wire reaching and all that. But other than that, I got the beauty trim done. So let me let y'all see that if I can get this down there to see it. See down there at the bottom, I got that nice little beauty trim down there done. And I was able to take and put my wire, my RCA wire, like mounted back up and out of the way. Not only there, I'm gonna go to the other side. See, it's looking clean. See that little panel? See that panel down there? Little beauty trim, as I call it. Yeah, that's down in there. Let me go around. Man, I ain't got enough room in here either. It's wider than the other garage, but it's not long enough now. I needed to rent a real garage, man. I do. Okay, and up on top, let me get through here. I got a beauty panel up there I did as well. All right. That right there. Panel going across there. There's a big, like, opening there. So that closes that and helps to seal that as well, because I put plenty of caulking in that behind that as well. All right, so see how big this port is. I got to actually do some work on this. Clean that up a little bit. And that, like I said, down the bottom of here, all the way across. That's real neat, real clean looking. Took me a couple days to do that, so I got that done. Yada, 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 man. Like I said, this car, man, I'm like pretty much done playing around with this thing, man. All of this and trying to keep it running at the same time. Yeah, another person came on the video, I'm not going to get too much into it, and told me that I move around too much when I do the videos. Like I don't stay in one place long enough like this. And then in some of my videos, I do just sit there like this and talk. But I think it would be more interesting if I move around and people could see stuff. You know what I mean? And I may be in these places for a hot second or a hot minute and all of that. You know what I mean? He was like, man, can you sit still? You're moving around. I was like, man, these guys always got something to come up on YouTube and say, man. And I said something back to him. I was like, dude, I would be bored if I just sat here like this and talked. And I think everybody else would too. They're just looking at this. And I just sat here. You know what I mean? I was like, our cats just need something to say. I mean, these guys, they really need something to say, man. Now, and he's somebody I could have just ignored or just took and hid his stuff. Like, man, get on out of here, man, and just hid his stuff away. Technically, I could have just said that. You know what I mean? I'm just sharing that with y'all, man. Like, you know, there's always, like I said, there's always a clown. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, go ahead with that, man. Why? You know, and I'm wondering who he actually is. You know what I mean? Like, if he's a Facebook friend that subscribed to me on there, you know what I mean? He think it's just a friendly gesture that he said that. Like, man, why don't you just sit in one spot for a minute and then move because I'm getting kind of dizzy. I'm like, man, go ahead. You're once again, man, he's God. God ain't God. He is. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and thrive on that, though. But I'm trying to find I'm looking for a spot that I can make work. Oh, my God, man. Car audio. Like I said, I can probably move the amp over here. I might be covering that IntelliCharger, covering it up a little, or put it right in the middle. It probably can go right in the middle, and I may still be able to get to my stuff. And maybe not, because that hump is there. Yeah, that hump is messing it up. If I do that there. I'll think of something. Y'all know that I'll come up with something, right? Okay, or y'all guys, you car audio dudes be like, put it there, soda. But I want to be able to get to it. I want to be able to get to it the greatest of ease, not reach behind nothing. So that's what I'm thinking. I want to be able to get to it. I'll think of something, y'all. But the next video that I'll end up making will be when the amp's in and everything's in and it's up and playing. It'll be the last video that you guys are going to see. It'll be the last one. Okay? So, it's your boy OG Soda Pop Kid. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, people. Peace.